So in Esther Chapter 1, we meet King Xerxes and Queen Vashti. And King Xerxes plans this huge feast for all the nobles and governors of Persia and Media, and it's awesome, and everything is going as the king has planned. Until he makes a request of Queen Vashti. He calls her to come into the feast because he wants to show off her beauty to all his guests. And Queen Vashti refuses. How dare she refuse the king's command? So anyway, the king was really angry, so he went before his wise men, which were the 7 princes of Persia and Media, and he asked them what should be done to Queen Vashti, for she has refused my command. Then one of them spoke up and said, well, because of Queen Vashti's behavior, more women might do the same, so let's kick her out of the kingdom and bring in another woman who will listen to the king's command. Does that sound familiar to any of you out there? In the book of Romans, Paul was writing to the church in Rome, and he was explaining in Romans 11 how the Gentiles would be grafted in because of the Jews' unbelief. So if the people of God refuse to do what God commands, the kingdom of God will be given to someone else. And it also says in Romans 11, for Gentiles to not become arrogant, because you who were grafted in can also be removed again. That's a pretty strict warning for God's people. If the church doesn't do God's will, then God will find someone else that will do his will.